Good morning students. Now today we will continue with the chapter 4, the ashes that made trees bloom. So we have completed first part of this chapter. Now today we will continue with the second part of this chapter. Not long after that, the good old man dreamed again, and the spirit of the dog spoke to him, telling him how the wicked people had burned the meal made from the pine tree. Now again the old good man dreamed about the dog. This time the dog in his dream told him how the wicked people had broken the meal, and now how they are using the broken pieces of the firewood. Take the ashes of the meal, sprinkle them on the withered trees, and they will bloom again, said the dog spirit. Now this time, what did the dog say to the old man in his dream? He said that take the ashes of the meal from the wicked couple's house and then sprinkle those ashes on the withered tree or on the dry trees. They will bloom again. The old man awoke and went at once to his wicked neighbor's house, where he found a miserable old pair sitting at the edge of their square fireplace in the middle of the floor, smoking and spinning. Now, after dreaming about the spirit of the dog and listening to what dog wants him to do, old man awoke, and then he went to wicked neighbor's house, where he saw that the old pair sitting near the fireplace and in the middle of the floor, and they were smoking and spinning. From time to time they warmed their hands and feet with the bludge from some bits of the meal, while behind them lay a pile of the broken pieces. Now what happened? When the old kind man reached the wicked couple's house, he saw that they were sitting in front of the fireplace, and they were warming their hands and feet, and in the fireplace they were putting the pieces of the meal, and some of the pieces of the meal were lying behind them. The good old man humbly asked for the ashes, though the covetous couple turned up their noses at him and scolded him as if he were a thief. They let him fill his basket with the ashes. Now what happened? When the old good man reached their house, the wicked couple's house, he asked them for the ashes, as asked by the spirit of the dog. But what happened? Instead of giving him the ashes quietly, the jealous couple turned their noses, and they also scolded him as he was the thief. But at the end they let him fill his basket with the ashes of the meal. On coming home, the old man took his wife into the garden. It being winter, their favorite cherry tree was bare. Now, after taking ashes of the meal from the wicked couple's house, he came home. On coming home, he took his wife to the garden where their favorite cherry tree was bare. It was all dry, there was no flowers on that cherry tree. He sprinkled a pinch of ashes on it, and lo, it sprouted blossoms until it became a cloud of pink blooms which perfumed the air. Now what happened? When the old man took ashes, he came to the garden with his wife, and he sprinkled a pinch of ashes on the cherry tree, which was the favorite tree and which was completely bare. There were no flowers on that tree. But when the old man sprinkled a pinch of ashes on it, it sprouted blossoms. There were so many flowers on that tree, and that tree was spreading perfumed in the air. That tree was spreading happiness in the air. The news of this filled the village, and everyone ran out to see the wonder. Now everyone was so excited to see the magic created by the spirit of the dog, or we can say created by the old kind man, or we can say created by the ashes of the meal. The covetous couple also heard the story, and gathering up the remaining ashes of the meal, kept them to make withered trees blossom. Now, when this news filled the village and everyone heard about the story, the jealous couple also heard the story, and on hearing the story, what they did, they went to their house and they collected all the remaining ashes found their fireplace, and they kept those ashes to make dry trees blossoms. The kind old man, hearing that his lord, the daimyo, was to pass along the high road near the village, set out to see him, taking his basket of ashes. Now, daimyo means wealthy landowners, right? So, on hearing the news of arrival of his lord, he set out to see him, taking his basket of ashes in his hand. As the train approached, he climbed up into an old withered cherry tree that stood by the wayside. Now, on hearing the news of arrival of his lord, what the old kind man did, he climbed up old dried cherry tree that was near the roadside. Now, in the days of the daimyos, it was the custom. Custom means tradition. When their lord passed by, for all the loyal people to shut up their high windows. They even pasted them fast with a slip of paper, so as not to commit the impertinence of looking down on his lordship. All the people along the road would fall upon their hands and knees and remain prostrate until the procession passed by. Now, it was the custom in Japan that whenever Lord passed by, they have to shut their windows. Prostrate is a body posture in which a person lies on the ground and his face is downwards until the procession, or we can say the train, passed by. Now, what was the custom? According to their custom, whenever their lord passed by, they have to sit on the ground and they have to sit on their knees, and they have to keep their faces downwards towards the ground.